The whole concept of Shiva is sublime. Our ancients have dived into the sublimity and have divined the divinity of Shiva, the embodiment of this whole universe. What they have divined as the nature, the Tattva of Shiva, they have expressed in three states. Arupa, without form; Rupa Arupa, the formless form; and Sarupa, with form.
The Arupa state is where there is no form, shape or color. For us to describe anything in a form that can be visualized by the mind, three aspects or dimensions are required: time, space, matter. The Arupa stage has no form, shape or color, implying there was no space, no time and no matter to describe the Arupa state. Such a state is possible only when this universe has not yet been created.
Any state to be understood must have three dimensions: the dimensions of space, time and matter. That ultimate state from which the dimensions of space and time emerge cannot come within our comprehensions, hence it is considered to be, or it can be presented only in that Arupa state. Hence Shiva, the ultimate cause, the supreme source, is conceived in Arupa state and it is never brought within the realm of knowledge.
The Arupa state is of that state prior to the creation of the universe. This is beautifully brought out by the Taittiriya Upanishad of Yajurveda, meaning that from which both speech and thought return without being able to understand or fathom it. That is, that which cannot be described or even imagined. The Arupa state of Shiva is the state of Shiva which is beyond manifestation.
In this state, the following 6 attributes do not apply: Adi, Antam, beginning and end; Sankocha, Vistara, contraction and expansion; Prasarana, Abhisarana, spreading, converging. All these 6 characteristics are applicable only for the manifested creation. The Arupa state is thus said to denote Shiva as Chaitanya or pure consciousness which does not have any of the 6 distortions. Hence the name Nirakara, no shape; Nirupa, no form; Niramaya, unimaginable; Nirguna, no characteristic; Nirvisesha, no attributes, is attributed to Chaitanya or Shiva.
This Arupa state is the source of all creation and all divinities owe their origin to the state. Hence the name Mahadeva, the source of all divinities.
The Rupa Arupa state is that of the formless manifesting into the form or form emerging from the formless. This is a transitional state of Sukshma to Sthula or subtle to gross. It is a state where the universe is getting ready to be created.
In this state, there is no form as such, but it is conceivable in a subtler form, hence presented as Rupa Arupa state. The Rigveda line states, Na asadasit, no sadasit tadanim. Neither was there non-existent nor existent. Unless something can be accounted for or proposed, the rejection of existent being there or non-existent being not there cannot be proposed.
Neither Sat nor Asat were existent at that time. There was no existent, nor was there non-existent. When Shiva manifests himself into multifarious forms, the ancient texts of India call it the Swarupa state. Sa meaning with or accompanied by, and Rupa means form. Thus, Sarupa means with form or manifested state. This Sarupa is not to be confused with Swarupa. Swarupa means form of the self, or simply form of anything. Sarupa thus is a state of being with form, while Swarupa is the form of the being. The Sarupa state has 8 manifestations in the forms of Bhava, existing, Sarva, auspicious, Ishana, controller, Pashupati, lord of all beings, Rudra, terrific or super, Ugra, terrifying, Bhima, strong, Mahat, all-pervading. These 8 names or Ashtanamavali are further subdivided into Ashta, that is, 8 times 8 equaling 64 attributes of Shiva.